Buenas noches. How
Buenas
is everybody
noches.
tonight? It's nice to see you all, everybody in chat. Thanks so much for being here. And William, you too. I think we were both beginning to wonder if we were going to make it tonight or not.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we hung out with friends earlier in the evening, and they left probably a little over 20 minutes ago. And so
Yeah.
a little bit of cleanup when you have that many kids 5 and under all in one place. And so anyway,
In the house.
we got it straightened back up again. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Thank you for being patient. Hope that everybody's doing well. Got that Valentine's Day is tomorrow, by the way. So if you're in a position where you need to go buy somebody a gift or perform, yeah, or some sort of nice act of service or gesture, don't forget.
Yeah, TikTok on that, guys. The clock is ticking. Mandy Adams, welcome in. Mandy is already thinking about our topic tonight. We're talking about the announcement, of course, that Disney made regarding Tiana's Bayou adventure. Mandy says she doesn't want them to change Pecos Bill. So we'll get into that, Mandy, and talk about all that and kind of what it looks like. What our predictions are there. Dean the Turkey Legster, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Stacy Rogers.
Welcome in, Stacy.
Good to see you. Stacy, as always. Tina McNeil. No notification, Tina. Okay, but you're here anyway, always watching.
Thank you, Tina.
Amy, AJC Magic TV. Hey, welcome in. Dean the Turkey Legster. It's just good to see you guys.
Minnie?
I have been a bit off the grid. Okay. Sounds good. Russ. Sounds good. Let's see. Tina says, hold on, Buenas noches. Thank you, Stacy, for saying hello to my sisters.
Did you say something did you say Russ?
Uh-huh.
Did I miss his comment?
Russ is in.
There he is. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. That's neat. That's neat, Stacy. There we go. Let us know what you think, Russ, on the movie.
Okay. Dad Builds is doing a 12-hour fundraiser stream for the American Stroke Association tomorrow. Did not know that, Stacy. Thanks for letting us know. And you can drop a link to that if you haven't. I'm sure he already has.
I've got a question. Has anybody spent Valentine's Day in the parks before? That's my question of the night. Never. I've never done that. I've never been at this time of year. I think basically.
I have either.
I think April is the earliest carrying over. So I say that we've done New Year's. Celebrated New Year's in the parks before. So January, like first couple days of January, I think and then between that and April is like I've never been in that time period. I don't think. Well, actually,
okay. So Amy says
I take that back. I think we went in March once. You and I did with some friends with their band. So I think we may have gone in March then because we celebrated St. Patrick's Day while we were there.
That's true.
True. I think that was a Universal, but still. So I guess
we were at Universal for St.
All
Patrick's
that to say,
but we were at both parks.
Yeah, I think that. Just the month of February. I've never been. I've been at the very beginning of January, very beginning of January. Never been in the month of February, and then about mid-March. So, I've never been in the parks this time of year.
Yeah. I don't believe I have either. I know I have never been for for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Now Disneyland always has a special Valentine's Day, thing.
Well, Sweetheart Nights or whatever. I think they have a Sweetheart Night there.
They do. Yeah, they do.
They bring out cool stuff. Rare characters and stuff. I saw Meg and Hercules. Somebody posted a picture of those two walking through the park together. Pretty neat.
Fun. Yeah. And Russ says he's sure that he has, but there's nothing special
Amy too. It's been a while though.
At Walt Disney World. But it would be cool. I do wish that I do wish that they, did a little bit more at Walt Disney World for, uh, for Valentine's Day. I think they really are missing an opportunity there.
Yeah.
People enjoying going into the parks and having a romantic evening in the parks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am in, guys. Um, I know I seem a little disjointed tonight. I have been in Cancun, Mexico on vacation. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you.
Welcome in.
I've been in Cancun, Mexico since this past Friday, and so I'm totally in vacation mode. I have gotten, a couple of shorts up, maybe, made some, some posts and what have you. We spent the Super Bowl. We're here for the Super Bowl. The resort here had an amazing Super Bowl party. It was tons of fun. They had, big screens in the ballroom, and they had all kinds of great snacks. They even had prime rib, and oh my goodness, it was really, really wonderful. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Jennifer says she loves the photos on IG of Cancun. I have some more. I have some more to put up, but as I said, I've been a little. I've actually been on vacation, so. I did do about an hour live stream this afternoon, and it was just because Jeff and I were sitting at the pool, and I said, "Hey, why don't I just put the phone on the gimbal and go live, and and everybody can enjoy these gorgeous waves with us." So we're at the pool, and the infinity pool here looks right out over the water. So it was nice. If you want to check that out, you can. Added sort of a makeshift thumbnail to that this afternoon. So thank you if you were in that live stream. We appreciate it. But it has really been a great trip. So I'm looking forward to it. Hoping to get. Well, Tina, golly, you guys have been having such cold temperatures. It probably wouldn't be too hard to make you make you jealous. Although although Caribbean water will definitely do that. But it's been, at Texarkana though, it's been cold. It's been in the 30s even in back home. So at any rate, and I don't know other places in Texas. Like I said, we have been unplugged. To a large degree. So, at any rate,
they have sent plenty of pictures of all the wonderful food and all the fun that they're having. They've sent plenty of pictures to the family chat to make us all envious.
Oh, it's really been fantastic, y'all. We this is an all-inclusive resort. It is adults only, which is also really interesting. It's this beautiful. Just oh, hey Jerry, welcome in, good to see you. So it's just been fantastic. Unfortunately, my 49ers lost the Super Bowl. I don't know if we want to discuss that later.
just we don't
off until later.
We don't. No need to open that one. Welcome in, Jerry. Great to see through you tonight, Jerry.
But at any rate, it's just been a tons of fun. Jeff and I went to Tulum, the Mayan ruins today, and that was the first time I had ever done Tulum. Now, we did the one in Progreso several years ago, and we've also done Chichen Itza here, which is more towards the interior of Mexico, but it's one of the largest. And boasts probably the largest pyramid of any of the Mayan ruins. But just it's fascinating, y'all. Hang on just a second. I'm not in my usual spot here. Just really amazing. We have a couples massage planned for tomorrow. We're gonna actually swim with the dolphins on Thursday, which should be tons of fun. I've never done that. I've always wanted to. And so Jeff said, sure, let's go ahead. Let's do it. There's been a lot of that on this trip. Sure, babe, let's do it. So I love we've had a good time. It's been just a ton of fun. hoping to go live tomorrow, y'all, maybe for, beach walk. I don't know that I want to do an early morning one. I may do an early one a little bit later on, but we're going to sleep in tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. And we are, since Mexico doesn't do daylight savings time, we're actually an hour ahead of you guys, William.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 10 o'clock here. But anyway,
so now you get the East Coast treatment.
I do. Yeah. So that's good to see everybody.
Let's see. So this day in Disney history, 1950, musician, singer, songwriter, record producer Peter Gabriel is born in Surrey, England. First rising to fame as the original lead singer of the progressive rock band Genesis, he later started a successful solo career. Gabriel co-wrote Down to Earth with Thomas Dolby and recorded it for the soundtrack to WALL-E. I didn't know that. They received the Grammy Award for Best Song Written for a Motion Picture, Television, or Other Visual Media, and the song was also nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Original Song and Academy Award for Best Original Song. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm kind of scanning this real quick. 1965, this day in Disney history, Disney's combination live-action and animated Freeway Phobia featuring Goofy and directed by Les Clark is released. Goofy demonstrates how not to drive on the freeway, first as an overly timid driver, then as an overly aggressive driver, and finally as an inattentive driver. Created as an update to the 1950 short Motor Mania to teach young people about the do's and don'ts of driving. Freeway Phobia is narrated by Paul Frees and features the voice of Pinto Colvig.
Too cool. I'm going to have to get some water.
Go ahead. This day in Disney history, 1966. Actor Neil McDonough is born in Dorchester, Massachusetts. He portrays Dave Williams on ABC's Desperate Housewives. His film credits include Angels in the Outfield. That's one that I need to watch. Captain America: The First Avenger and Sonic the Hedgehog. Next, this day in Disney history, 1969, a recording session takes place at Walt Disney Productions for the much-anticipated Haunted Mansion attraction to open at Disneyland in August. An improvisation of the Grim Grinning Ghost theme is recorded with soprano Louis Jean Norman and tenor Bill Reeves performing as hokey opera singers. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. This day in Disney history, 1973, a Valentine dance, sponsored by the WDW Recreation Club, is held for Disney World cast members at the Contemporary Hotel's Ballroom of the Americas. This day in Disney history, 1976, animator John Lounsbury, one of Walt's original 9 old men, who is still a studio employee and currently working on The Rescuers, passes away at St. Joseph's Hospital in California, across from the Disney studio. First hired in 1935, his large body of work included Pinocchio, Dumbo, Song of the South, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Melody Time, Jungle Book, and Robin Hood. Lounsbury will be named a Disney legend in 1989.
Nice.
This day in Disney history, 1985, Mickey Mouse, accompanied by Disneyland's ambassador, Melissa Taylor, began a 30-day flight around the world celebrating Disneyland's 30th anniversary. See, the anniversary used to be really cool. They used to do big things for the anniversaries.
Yes.
Now we're very tame these days. Let's see here.
That's a good word for it, I guess. We'll go with that.
Yeah. This day in history, 1988, Expo Robotics in Communicore West debuts at Epcot's Future World. This show stars a top-spinning industrial robot arm named Pixel. The attraction will run through October 3rd, 1993, and Communicore will close by early 1994. This day in Disney history, 1996, Epcot's Test Track Preview Center opens. The attraction won't be ready for a soft opening until 1998. December 1998, so it's pretty early there. Also in 1996, Toy Story received 3 Academy Award nominations for Achievement in Music, Achievement in Writing, and Achievement in Music Original Song. So original music or comedy score And then original song. Pocahontas is also nominated for Achievement in Music, Original Music or Comedy Score, Achievement in Music, Original Song. The winners will be announced March 25th.
Now, I can say, I could definitely, I remember Pocahontas being the music being nominated and deservedly so. Because Pocahontas, the music of Pocahontas is very well done. And so, yeah.
This day in Disney history, 1999, Winnie the Pooh, A Valentine for You airs on ABC TV. And Michael Weiss wins the men's national title at the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, skating to music from Mulan. How about that? 2000, Y2K, this day in Disney history. As part of the 45th anniversary celebration, the Disneyland Resort introduces a new pin trading program. Also, the 45 Years of Magic Parade has its first public preview at Disneyland. 2 shows, one in the day and one at night, are performed. The parade makes its official debut February 18th. Let's see here. All right, I'm scanning. This day in Disney history, 2004, Disneyland hosts a Friday the 13th ceremony to light up the marquee of the new Tower of Terror. The event, which includes a screaming contest, interesting, won by Jill Drake of Kent, England, is hosted by comedian Gallagher. How about that? The new attraction.
Oh, wow, Gallagher. Man, I did not know that.
No, the new attraction will open at Disney California Adventure May 5th. Here's a good one. That's fun. Here's a good one. 2007, Danielle Day and her family from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, spend the night inside Cinderella Castle in the Magic Kingdom. The first time Disney World visitors are the first Canadian family to ever win a night stay as part of the unique Disney Dreams giveaway.
Yeah. So you're of a Million Dreams, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was 2008. I want to say it's 2008.
Yeah, Year of a Million Dreams was just amazing.
It was great.
Truly was. Yeah, it was good, and we were blessed to be there during that.
Let's see here. I'm scanning. This day in Disney history, 2009, Disney debuts its new Disney XD channel with the launch of the Disney XD network and DisneyXD.com. Also, the 2009 California resident Frances Taylor celebrates her 100th birthday at Disneyland. She is greeted at the main gate by the Disneyland marching band, a confetti burst, mouse ear balloons, and a cavalcade of well-wishers. How about that? Including Mickey and Minnie Mouse. As a 3-year-old child from Scotland, Taylor was able to ride aboard the Titanic with her mother, brothers, and sisters on its 1912 maiden voyage to the U.S. But the crossing was overbooked and they were bumped. So they had tickets to go on the Titanic, but it was overbooked and they didn't get to go. How about that? That's crazy.
Oh, man. That's amazing. Goodness gracious.
Let's see here. This day in Disney history, 2010, during the 10th anniversary of the Toy of the Year Awards in New York City, John Lasseter, Chief Creative Officer of the Walt Disney Company and Pixar Animation Studios and Principal Creator of Advisor of Walt Disney Imagineering, is inducted into the Toy Industry Hall of Fame. He shares his honor with many, including Walt Disney, inducted in 1987, and Jim Henson, 1992.
Both kitty cats are here.
There you go.
Hey,
this day in Disney history, the Grammy for Best Score Soundtrack Album for the motion picture, television, or other visual media is awarded to composer Randy Newman for Toy Story 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This day in Disney history, 2013, Oz the Great and Powerful premieres at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. All right, I'm scanning real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This day in Disney history, 2016, Zootopia was released by Walt Disney Pictures. It premiered at the Brussels Animation Film Festival in Belgium. And this day in Disney history, 2023, and we'll wrap it up on this one. Award-winning writer, director, actor Jon Favreau is honored by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce with the 2,746th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of television. Jon Favreau, obviously, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. Let's see, Ahsoka, the Skeleton Crew is coming. He's in Iron Man's 1, 2, and 3, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, What If, No Way Home, all Spider-Man No Way Home as well, and also directed the 2016 live-action Jungle Book. He was named a Disney legend in 2019. So that wraps up.
Oh, no, I didn't realize that Jon Favreau was a Disney legend. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. Russ says he worked on Oz and Zootopia for Disney, doing theater marketing. It seems so long ago. It really does. Yeah. and then again, too, Russ, it can seem like it was yesterday. So sometimes it seems like both. But I mean, hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. So many. Was it just me, or were there several references there to Paul Frees?
I think it's just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah, the one with Goofy in, I think, 1965 or 66.
I thought there was one more.
May have been.
Reference to him, and just I'm a huge Paul Frees fan. I actually saw. It's been probably a couple of months ago, but I am trying to think who put it up, but it was on Twitter, and it was an early recording where Paul Frees, it was a recording session where Paul Frees was actually doing the voice recording for the ghost host in the Haunted Mansion. Fascinating stuff. He, in order to get into character, he was dressed, as a ghost. It was just fascinating stuff. Y'all look it up. I'm trying to think. I'll think who shared that, but it was really interesting watching that video. And watching him, say a line and then look at somebody who was behind the camera and say, "Wait a minute, I messed that up. Let me try again." It was just really cool stuff.
Cool.
To watch him, work that, work those pieces in this, this video that's up, several years old, because he recorded that a long time ago. But, yeah.
Here's a card that the boys got in the mail from Mom and Dad, and so it's got Darth Vader there, lined up with a bunch of stormtroopers. It says, "Do you ever wonder if a little love could change the Imperial forces' hearts?" It says, "Nah, they're just bad, but you're good. The best, actually. Happy Valentine's Day."
I'm glad y'all enjoyed
Thanks for sending that. They loved it.
Oh, I'm glad.
So, anything else you want to mention before I start diving into Disney news?
Yeah, let's go right ahead.
Let me get my screen shared. Be ready to go. There's don't have a PowerPoint slide tonight, but I will be working my way through various tabs that I have open on my computer. So bear with me. It's a little bit slow. There we go.
Oh, thanks, Tina.
There we go. So, the main topic of tonight, we are discussing Tiana's Bayou adventure. We got a big update today. Mardi Gras going on and everything, celebrations, so on and so forth. So perfect time to announce, drop more announcements, release more information related to Tiana's Bayou adventure, coming summer 2024. Now, what that means, could it be as early as May? Could it be as late as September? Who knows? We'll find out later on. But
this is typical.
Yeah.
Disney clarity. It's clear as mud. They give us, they give us the general time, but nothing specific yet. I know they'll come out with that announcement later, but they have narrowed it down to summer this year.
Yeah. It would be fun to do some sort of contest for the opening date. Maybe we could have that next week and take down everybody's guesses. Did we ever? Speaking of that, did we ever announce a winner for where we had written down the Tron opening date?
We did. I think we did.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it was Stacy.
Okay.
Stacy.
Yeah, Stacy says, "Who won the Tron contest?"
Well,
hey, Nick, welcome in.
I am in a new room, Nick. I want to say that's right, Stacy. Let me look back when I get home.
Let's take a look at that.
I think it may have been.
Jeanette says, "Curious if there will be a pass photo preview." Hope so. That'd be cool.
Hey.
Tina says September 20th. Yeah. So, are there any dates? Yeah. Are there any key dates? Just out of curiosity. Let's see.
Any dates for?
Princess and the Frog.
Mike says, Nick, she's in a whole different country, not just not just a different room.
December 11th, 2009. Surely it'll release before December 11th. They would have completely missed summer at that point. Anyway, it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. New. Big reworked. Obviously, still has the Splash Mountain track. But coming summer 2024. Embark on an enchanting musical adventure inspired by the Disney animated film The Princess and the Frog. It looks like the height is, I believe it's the same height as it was for Splash. I mean, that would make all the sense in the world, right? Mm-hmm. 40 inches or taller. It's got it marked as kids, tweens, teens, and adults. It says dreams do come true in the Bayou. Join Princess Tiana and the jazz-loving alligator Louis on their journey through a shimmering bayou as they prepare for a spirited celebration during Mardi Gras season. Along the way, you'll see familiar faces, make new friends as you're brought into the next chapter of Tiana's inspiring story. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is scheduled to open at Magic Kingdom Park in Walt Disney World in summer 2024. Okay. So there we go. First tap down. But now there's been some really cool stuff. So that was, that's just, the Walt Disney World Resort page for it. If you look for the ride, here is the big news. So today, opening season, Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Walt Disney World Resort. This is on the Disney Parks blog by Sarah Riles. It says, can you believe we're almost there? Almost there. And closer than ever to opening Tiana's Bayou Adventure this summer. Here in Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World. With Mardi Gras season underway and construction milestones flying by, our cast members and I are so excited to see the magic of Tiana come to life like never before. Here are 5 things I can't wait to experience when the ride opens. So here we have our first look at the Tiana animatronic. Hey, there you go. Mike says, hey, it's just a good sign that's moved up from the fall when it was originally announced. See, there you go. I think they also said, aren't the Bears also supposed to be summer 2024 for Country Bears, the new show? I think that's right.
Possibly, yeah. Now that I don't, I don't remember. Mikey will know.
But here are some really cool pictures of the animatronic. She looks beautiful. Now I saw a lot of people in the comments saying that they didn't feel like it really looked like Tiana. I just clicked on a random post to see what people said. I do think her face is on the animatronic is a little more rounded. Maybe
it is.
Maybe that's what people are going for.
Well, it is. That was my first impression, William. In the animated feature, Tiana's face is more narrow. It's not, it's her cheeks are not, quite that full. She has a more refined face, but and some of the comments online, of course, people are always going to offer opinions, but the good news, the bad news is, to me, it doesn't look as much like Tiana as it could. The good news is they are They're not going cheap. They are springing for this new animatronic technology
which I'm
that we
very
have
excited
seen in the
about.
overseas parks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this will be the first time we've is this the first time we've seen this
Yeah.
in parks here, William? Now they've done this for a while now in the
At Hong
overseas
Kong
parks.
Disneyland, they just did this at the World of Frozen in Hong Kong. So
I
they
agree,
have
Jeff.
the Frozen Ever After ride there, and they have instead of the projection faces on the characters, they have actual animatronic
Yes.
functioning animatronic faces. Now Russ makes a point here, which many other people made. Let's see. That's a good point. Mike says, "Wait till she's in the actual show lighting and not a warehouse lighting. I'm sure she'll look better." That's a valid point.
Yeah, that is. It's true.
Although with them doing a photo shoot featuring her, yeah, I mean the lighting's going to look different. So yeah, Russ is on something there. It's but Mike is on something there. That the lighting will probably be different on her. But Russ makes a good point. Apparently in the story, she is a bit older than she was in the movie. And he said that she looks more like her mom, which is another observation many people had. Jennifer said it's her face is definitely more rounded and full than in the movie. Let's see. That's funny. But anyway, so yeah, I think her outfit's pretty. I will say this. I hope that she's wearing something somewhat similar to her dress from the movie at the Mardi Gras Mardi Gras celebration at the end of the ride. Because that is one thing that I think is kind of key to doing this. To fit kind of the whole princess thing. But yeah, the animatronic moves so fluid. It moves really well. I think her outfit's neat. It's crazy as they just keep improving on animatronics.
Oh yeah.
What they're able to do. I mean, still I'm not sure that there's any more intricate of animatronic than the shaman. In the Navi River Journey ride. I can remember to this day my first time opening up a video of her. They videoed her like welcoming people to Pandora. It's a very short video.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I was like, that wasn't an actor? Like that wasn't CGI?
Yeah.
Like that was the
Crazy.
animatronic? Are you kidding me? And so anyway, I think she looks really pretty. I like her outfit. I like the colors. It looks, it's definitely, different than the, outfits we see her in the movie. But here, let's see if I can get this to play. It's probably going to be pretty disjointed, but we'll see if I can get this video here to play of Tiana. That's a TikTok video posted by, I think, Disney Parks blog, maybe. Disney Parks. I don't know if it'll play here. Let's take a look. Maybe not. Anyway, regardless, there's a more of the animatronic there. She definitely looks like she's ready to take people on a tour of the Bayou.
She does
with the pants and kind of this this coat here.
She does, which I think is kind of the some of the point of this one.
Yeah.
Having her dressed in more. Pardon me, y'all. Sorry, in more casual clothes instead of
this really did not want to play. Okay,
attire. But I'm 100% with you. I think that people are really going to be disappointed if we don't at least get to see her.
Yeah.
In formal attire. At the end. At the party, and I would expect that. So.
Yeah.
The walk-around character is also going to be in adventure outfit, as they're calling it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I realize they're trying to go with a working girl. A work. Not that, but a manager's. She's the owner manager.
She's a businesswoman
of Tiana's Palace of Business. Thank you. Tiana's a businesswoman, and so. this is coming from, a different, we've never seen. Have we ever seen a princess as a businesswoman? So, yeah, I'm sorry, Stacy. She's working. She works. I mean, other than, scrubbing floors, we've never seen a princess as a businesswoman. So, we're in new territory here, but I think that she, I think that she looks really pretty. But again, I would love to see her, in formal attire for, for the party.
It says, so the article says, I'm especially looking forward to seeing Tiana in her new adventure outfit, but there will be a bunch of familiar faces and new friends that will fill up the Bayou with their unique personalities. Here's the wall here, the construction wall with the water tower, the employee-owned Tiana's Foods, established 1927 on the water tower. There's the sign with Lewis playing the trumpet, and it says Tiana's Bayou Adventure coming summer 2024. Bands in the Bayou. So speaking of new friends, the Bayou will be getting a whole swamp full of new neighbors with friendly critters, which I'm about that. Keep the critters. It was Splash Mountain. You got to work in some critters. So, yes, welcome in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mom.
Bands in the Bayou.
Let's see here. Debbie, welcome in.
That's going to be fun. And, you have to remember. Now, granted, by the time they closed Splash Mountain, Walt Disney World had horribly neglected the animatronics in that ride. And because there were hundreds, there had to be hundreds of animatronics in that ride.
There were a bunch.
There were just a lot, and they had, but so many of them by the time they closed it were not moving.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping, and I think because of, Disney's whole, push for this ride. I think they, are going to probably pull out all the stops and have lots of animatronics. But I'm telling y'all, they're going to be hard pressed to have as many as they had in The Princess and the Frog, or in Splash Mountain, because there were a lot, and I hope they do. I really
they'll probably cut down on quantity and hopefully lean into quality. I'm assuming, because if you have less to maintain, hopefully they there we go. Mike says over 70 animatronics. Wow, in Splash. So hopefully they lean into quality, because
thank you for that, Mike.
Yeah. But I did want to say, backing up to Emily's comment here. It says, yes, they do. During Mardi Gras balls, there are kings and queens and ball gowns, tuxedos, etc.
Yes.
So it does fit.
Yes.
But so back to it. So the number 2 thing that the article writer here in the Disney Parks blog is looking forward to is Bands in the Bayou. Speaking to new friends, the Bayou will be getting a whole swamp full of new neighbors with friendly critters joining the adventure with Tiana. Not only are they musically talented, but they're also resourceful. They built their own instruments from natural metals they found in the Bayou.
Okay, so, whatever.
Neat. There's a construction wall.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to feature music from the Big Easy. There's a lot more to enjoy about New Orleans. Well, one of her favorite things is hearing all the jazz. Ooh, I don't know that word. Zydeco music and more. We've already talked about how we are collaborating with industry legends P.J. Morton and Terrence Blanchard on new original music for the ride, alongside some of the tunes from the Walt Disney Animated Studios film.
They did, Russ. They kind of let it go downhill. It's I'm sorry. The animatronics suffered. The park suffered due to the blip, but then they. But before they decided to do the retheme, they really needed to go back and refurb. They let a lot of things slide around that time, and then of course once they announced the retheme, they just let Splash Mountain go. So
number 4, return of the drop. Is there anything better in the summer than a stomach swooping drop that ends with a cool wave of water? Well, maybe one of Tiana's beignets. I can't wait to ride along down the that 50-foot drop again as part of an all-new story to love. And more, number 5, last item on the list here. Again, this is on the Disney Parks blog. More Tiana. This ride will be all about Tiana after she made her own dreams come true, and how we all have the potential to make our dreams a reality. In Tiana's Bayou Adventure, she's throwing a festive party during Mardi Gras season to thank her family, friends, and the entire community for all the support they've given her as a successful business owner. Hey, see, it even says in the article, business owner. It's incredibly special that we get to celebrate with her. And there, again, some of the kind of mossy looking trees, the water tower over the construction wall. So
it's possible, Russ,
here says book your bands for Mardi Gras season, the Association of New Orleans Square Musicians. Don't forget. And we can't wait for you to come join the party when Tiana's Bayou Adventure opens at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida this summer, and later in 2024 at Disneyland Park in California. Oh, I'm going to butcher this here in a second. For now, I leave you with a new phrase I've learned. There you go.
I can do that one.
There you go. As I've learned to get into the Mardi Gras spirit, whatever Mom just said, let the good times roll, and happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
There's a video with Lewis playing the trumpet. It's a lot of fun. Again,
I'm looking forward to a Lewis
TikTok video.
I really am.
Can't watch it.
And pieces that I really hope they add. Lewis, it's a big one. I truly hope that there's Tiana in her princess attire. I truly hope that they have Ray in there somehow.
Yeah.
And Mama Odie.
Well, he's honored on the water tower, isn't he? I think they have was it Evangeline and Ray? I think they have 2 little lights on the tiara that's on the water tower that are meant to be a nod to Ray and Evangeline, I believe.
I mean, since this time frame is after, spoiler alert, Ray goes to be with Evangeline. We may not get Ray.
That's good. That's a good way to put it.
As a star,
Jillian says Mama Odie has an animatronic. She said that earlier. Now I'm excited about that because I love Mama Odie. She's fantastic.
Me too. Mama Odie is great. Yeah. Yes, and her songs are great. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah.
Let's see. Mike has a friend that's currently in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Goes every year. LSU Mom says the crowds are insane and the parties can be too. Let's see. Emily says, I for one will not be in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. LOL. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I would not. I would not go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
No.
No, I would not. I would not go down there for Mardi Gras. It's it's a good place to get into trouble. It really is.
There's an article for Walt Disney World News today. Photos, video, the 2024 Mardi Gras parade featuring extinct Disney Parks parades at Disney's Port Orleans Resort. There's a bunch of neat floats here. Check those out. Those are pretty fun.
Yeah, they always do this. This is always. I would love to be there for this.
Looks like a good time.
Yeah.
So they hosted another Mardi Gras parade this year featuring Princess Tiana and golf carts decorated by cast members. You can see here a little beginning of the parade. Cast members were dressed in purple and green with Mardi Gras beads, which, if you noticed on the thumbnail, I tried to work the purple, green, and purple. Or my bad, gold, green, and purple. A cast member led the Mardi Gras parade in a Surrey bike. The Walt Disney World ambassadors carried a purple banner reading Walt Disney World Parks Parade, past and present. 2024 Mardi Gras parade with the Port Orleans Resort watermark. Behind them was a jazz band. So this is a great way to kick this thing off. There's Princess Tiana. Where's Naveen?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Couldn't get Naveen in on this.
Naveen needs to be absolutely
Princess Tiana in a horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah,
and
somebody
with a really neat-looking cape.
The locals head out.
Yeah.
The locals, vamos. Vamos.
So she's for the Mardi Gras parade. Princess Tiana stuck with her lily pad inspired dress with some extra layers of velvet to keep it warm. The parade traveled from Riverside to French Quarter, where the cart stopped for guests to take a closer look. Now that's a lot of fun. Look at that.
It is.
That's neat.
It is. Yeah, that's a big hit every year. They have this at Port Orleans Riverside, and I would really love to be there for that. They say it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they have one of the jester masks. The Tiana was followed by a generic Mardi Gras themed cart. It had purple, green, and gold striped awning around the top of it, a little jester mask on each side. And there's a bunch of gold tinsel, purple, green, and gold tinsel covered the bars and hung from the seats.
Nice.
And then cast members walked alongside the carts and passed out Mardi Gras beads.
Jeanette says that crazy Disney lady on YouTube live streamed the parade today.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
That'd be a lot of fun too. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Jeanette.
But yeah, it's really neat. There's some fun, there's some really fun carts.
Oh yeah, Debbie. Yeah, the Disney version of the Mardi Gras parade is quite different.
Yeah.
A little bit. I hope. Anyway,
it's a golf cart decorated like the train that leads the Main Street Electrical Parade.
I'm with you.
Pretty cool.
Stacy says old episodes of Cops is about as close to New Orleans from Mardi Gras as I want to get. Oh my goodness!
But yeah, lots of fun.
There you go, Jennifer.
There's a neat one. It says it was all started by a mouse and has some Mickey.
That's just
grips on it.
Yeah, I love that they pulled out some of the old floats and vehicles for this.
Yeah, make them. It's neat that they decorated them to look like the floats. Pretty cool.
Yeah, Jennifer, absolutely. Next year, you need to be there to live stream this. Would be tons of fun.
Giant snow globe inflatable thing is pretty cool.
That's
just really neat
to watch that. Just fun stuff.
Let's see. On to my next tab. Let's see what's next. I have no idea what it could be, but yeah. So I just have several tabs open. I think the next one may be related to the Circus McGurkus opening. Hold on.
Oh, really?
So that finally opened up. I have a funny story to tell about that here in a second. Here we go. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Next tab is new, and this is Walt Disney World News today. New Disney Eats Pizza Ear headband, Loungefly, and Spirit jersey available at Walt Disney World.
Just stop it. Just stop it. This is y'all. Oh my goodness.
It's a yellow Spirit jersey with red lettering. This is Walt Disney World. And there's a giant pizza with there's a Mickey pepperoni. And then for some reason, this just gives me big time Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vibes. I guess it's because it's the pizza, but the shirt it looks like the cheese is kind of oozy on the Spirit jersey. There's regular pepperoni, and then there's Mickey pepperonis.
Mickey pepperoni, exactly. I do too, Dave.
And then there's a Loungefly that's white with a bunch of pizza slices on it, and then a giant pizza slice. Looks like pocket, zipper pocket on the front.
Yeah, so Tina says, asking, is anybody else remember the Snow Globe Parade in Magic Kingdom? When I saw that, it kind of put me in mind of that's probably where that came from. Tina, sorry about the yawn, y'all. That snow globe, the snow globe. I mean, it was used in another parade. The one that we saw in that previous picture that we input up, definitely.
So let's see. Mike says the new Stitch Snack Attack also came out today. This month is popcorn. Cool.
Okay.
Let's see.
Stitch Snack Attack. I've been out of pocket, so I haven't read as much of the news as I normally would be reading. But I can tell you that I am a pizza connoisseur. I'm a pizza snob, y'all. Jeff has always said that he really wishes he had all the money that he has spent on pizza for me, like when we were dating and over the years. He swears we could retire with no problem. But yeah, it's just I love the. I'm probably gonna have to have at least one piece of this because
Yeah.
it's just
And then
really cool.
there's pizza ears also with the pepperonis on the ears, the yellow
Yeah,
kind of crust trim, which I think is neat. yellow crust trim on the ears,
it is
and then
neat.
you got a yellow or kind of goldish color, sparkly goldish color with the red pepperoni, and the cheese is kind of oozy a little bit on the bow that's in the middle. So pretty neat. But the first thing that came to my mind was the family pizza nights that Disney Our Dream used to have. You know, how many of us have been following Disney Our Dream since they
That's
did
true.
the
Yeah,
family
that's
pizza
true.
nights?
That's
Um,
true.
and
Yeah.
so I actually, so there was a, yeah, sorry, Debbie. Now I want pizza, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
can't remember what it was called either.
yeah.
Tina, now I don't remember that parade that you're talking about, but I know that that snow globe was used in a parade. So we'll have to look that one up, Tina. And
But
yeah,
so I had found
I
a shirt at the Disney store. Yeah, Dids Our Dream, Kinsey Days,
don't,
Tracy
okay.
Glenn. Yep. I had found a pizza shirt at the Disney store, a few years back, and
Yeah,
sent it.
yeah.
Finally, I had it for the longest time. Was meaning to get it to Jeff of Dids Our Dream, um, and finally, I think through you, I got it to him finally. But it's a pretty neat
Yeah, I
pizza
took it to
shirt.
him. Yeah, it
So yeah,
was.
it kind of reminds me of that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see
Share a
here.
dream come true parade.
Okay.
What year was that, Mike? Any idea what year that was? Somehow that's vaguely familiar to me.
Now
But
here's
I'm kind of
one.
like Tina.
On to the next article. Walt Disney World News Today posted that Walt Disney World gets new honorary cast member inspired name tag pins. I think these are really cool, featuring Haunted
I do
Mansion and
too.
more. So there's one that says "Welcome, foolish mortals," and I mean, obviously they're that oval shape. They look like cast member pins, but it says Disney Parks, and so there's what it looks like a little gargoyle at the top of the Haunted Mansion one, and it's kind of that dark. What would you call that? A dark blue ish, with the lighter green writing on the Haunted Mansion one. It says honorary ghoul in white text. So
These are
I need
fun. I have
they are a
wished
lot of
for a long
fun.
time that they would do something like this, that they
Uh-huh.
would do the cast member looking pins.
Yeah,
Mikey's saying he thinks that parade was
let me zoom
around
in so we get a
2001.
better view here of said pins. So yeah, and then there's one in the middle here on the picture. It says honorary princess. It
Fun.
looks like
Yeah.
Aurora's tiara at the top with some white sparkles, and it
Mhm.
says at the bottom it says a dream is wish your heart makes. It says honorary princess, and then on the right here we have red and gold with the Jolly Roger, the skeleton with the hat and the crossed swords. It says honorary pirate, dead men tell no tales. So I need the ghoul one and the pirate one because I think these are a lot of fun.
Right.
So yeah, good point here. Russ says just understand that these pins are not the same size as cast member name tags; they are normal pin size. So important to note. But still, these are really cool pins.
Yeah, they have
Uh,
they have that
and
look, and
yeah,
I think they're really a lot of fun. They kind of
yeah, they've
harken
done
to
their
the
character
cast member
versions of
pins.
these before, like Disney character versions of
Cast member pins are
these
obviously going to
pins
be a
before.
good bit larger.
Yeah. Yeah, Stacy says, "Come on, Will. You know you want the princess one too." for Jillian, of course, for Jillian or mom. They could both use one. But big fan of
Yeah,
these pins. I hope to get some of these pins at some point. It doesn't say anything about them being limited in any way, so hopefully they do a really good run on these because I want two of the three, and the other one for you and Jillian.
yeah, that would be. Well, I
Yeah,
fit more into the ghoul or pirate category with
yeah,
him, so
that's fair. That's fair.
uh,
That's fair. Next, let's see here. I'm
but
gonna
they are, yeah, those are
wait
fun.
on that one. Next headline that I thought was interesting was the completed Disney Treasure Bow featuring Captain Minnie was revealed. So zoom in here. Captain Minnie on the front of the ship. She's holding.
I love this.
Yeah. And so she's holding, what are those things called? I'm drawing the biggest blank.
Thanks, Stacy.
But it looks really good. I like that you can see Pluto and Mickey silhouettes. There's Donald also. There are silhouettes of other characters in the design if you look at it.
Yeah.
I think
I love that.
Daisy's on her left, Goofy's on her left. And so really neat design here. Obviously that iconic white, black, and yellow on the body of the ship, like we usually see on Disney cruise ships. But really pretty. I like it a lot. I like that they worked in dots on her the little ribbon on her hat and her scarf.
Definitely. Always rocking the dots.
Telescope.
Always rocking the dots.
See, I wanted to say telescope, but I was like, the sliding looking thing. Yeah, there you go. And every time I think of those, like, here, let me kind of zoom in a little further here. Every time I look at these or see one of these, I think about the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack and Barbossa are both going back and forth, pulling out longer and longer telescopes. And then Jack comes out with one that's like several telescopes like connected, and he could barely hold it up. Periscope. Thank you. See, I wanted to say, there we go. Periscope. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, love the hidden characters here. Thanks for the information there. Share a Dream, Come True Parade debut ran from was August 2001 for 100 Years of Magic. Cool. Thanks, Mikey. But yeah, really cool. I love the silhouettes of other characters worked into the design here. Big fan.
Just a beautiful bow.
On to. I want to wait for it to load. Give me a second. There's a next article on Walt Disney World News today. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
I have to beat this to death, y'all, but aren't those actually called like a spyglass?
Yeah, I think they're also called that. I think they're also called that. I wanted to say that as well.
But the spyglass may be just the shorter version. The one, yeah.
Now this next article, the picture caught me, and I was like, "Oh, that looks good." So the article first look at
Periscope is on a submarine. You're right.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Periscope's on a submarine. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So first look at menu items coming to ice cold hydraulics at Disney Hollywood Studios. So the Disney Eats Instagram page shared a first look at the new items and slushies that will be available at ice cold hydraulics kiosk on Grand Avenue in Disney's Hollywood Studios. The post also confirmed the name of the kiosk. So, oh my, look at this. The cinnamon roll with some crumble and honey drizzled all over it. Looks wonderful. So the new kiosk will serve candy painted cinnamon rolls. These mini cinnamon rolls are topped with Coca-Cola infused glaze and toasted nuts. Look at that. Looks good.
So Jennifer's
that name is way too complicated for that kiosk. Ice cold hydraulics. How about that? Mouthful. And then look here. So this is what originally caught my, captured my attention. These churros with looks like bacon and green onion. Let's see. The bouncing mini churros are savory churros topped with Coca-Cola and bourbon candied bacon, sriracha aioli, and scallions. That one looks really. That just looks really good to me.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I hope they keep.
Next, we
churros
have some
are historically. You got to get to churros. You got to get to churros when they're churro top snacks when they're fresher, because they do tend to harden as the day goes on.
That's true.
So that's true.
Next, we have some slushies. So it looks like a Powerade, slushy, a Coke slushy, and what's the other one? Okay, I missed it. So it's three slushies, a Fanta Blue Raspberry. So I thought that was wanted to say that was Powerade,
No,
but
you
it's
hang in there,
actually
Dean.
Fanta Blue Raspberry, Minute
Okay.
Maid Lemonade, or Coca-Cola frozen slushies. They will also be available with Jack Daniel's whiskey, Bacardi Superior Rum, or Stoli Vanille Vodka. Says
Mm.
Disney Eats stated that ice cold hydraulics will open soon. So no
Should be
official
interesting.
timeline on that, but the treats do look good there.
Yeah, different anyway.
Next,
Something new. Something new.
I'm not well versed on the situation here, so I'm probably have to get more details on this from you off stream, Mom. But just wanted to note, Disney CEO Bob Iger urges shareholders to vote for Disney board nominees. There's a website called VoteDisney.com. It says not to vote for nominees from Trian Group and Blackwell's Capital.
Yes. Yes.
It says
That
it has
one, yeah,
been.
that's
It seems like they've. If I
okay. Now read that again, William. Did you
oh
say Iger is urging them not to vote for
yes,
Blackwell?
yeah,
Okay, that makes
and so
sense because
um
Blackwell's, yeah, if we wanted to cover that quickly, Tina and I discussed that.
mhm.
Blackwell's, basically wants to take the company in a different direction. And
Thumbs
so
up,
they
Mikey, on the vanilla spiked Coke slushy sounds really good. I agree. Vanilla Coke is my favorite
mhm.
version of Coke, but also
Yeah,
stop
they,
drinking soda. so
yeah,
so it doesn't affect me, unfortunately. But if I
yeah.
were to drink soda, vanilla Coke is what I want. But yeah, it says it has been a busy and challenging time since our return to the company. Iger said in the video, but we've made significant progress, and I'm enormously optimistic about our future. Iger also noted that
Mhm.
Disney has created much more efficient and much more efficient and highly effective company structure since his return. He called the current board of directors, who are all nominated, experienced and highly motivated leaders. Iger says that he and the board are hoping to make a return to a place where we're consistently delivering shareholder value. Miko, stop. Stop it, kitty.
Well,
Uh,
and of course, we could get off into the weeds.
yeah,
This could be a whole live stream, but Blackwell's is essentially putting forward three nominees for the board of
have a good night,
directors,
Jeanette.
the Disney board of directors, that they're essentially trying to take control of the
Yeah,
company.
that was
And,
my understanding. Is that this essentially kind of hostile takeover to
yes,
a degree.
and of course, he's urging shareholders not to vote for these three people.
Yeah,
It's, and I'll tell you, so much of this, guys, Disney has kind of put itself in this precarious position,
yeah.
with so
Some of their
much
decisions.
upheaval, so much uncertainty around the CEO position.
Yeah,
Chapek was a disaster. They kind of fabricated some of this, on their own. I hate to see it because Disney has always been such a solid company.
yeah,
But I can tell you that Disney, any company is only as good as its leadership. And so,
yeah,
this is why Blackwell's is trying this because they see an inroad, guys. They see
yeah.
a weakness. Disney stock has not, I can tell you that Disney stock
Well,
has not
and
done,
that's
very well.
exactly why they announced, oh, we're going to do, what Zootopia, Zootopia 2, Frozen 3.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
pitched all these movies that they're going to put out over the next couple of years, and so that's and also too with the they rolled out this these timelines because Universal's announcing this other park Epic Universe.
yes,
What do we got? What can we
yes,
announce? And it's like, we're
yes,
we're putting out some more movies. So anyway, that was
right.
their attempted counterpoint.
Yeah, I think as Epic Universe gets closer, um, the competition there. I think Disney is finally having to face reality and say, hey, guys, this really could affect us because Epic Universe is going to be Universal bringing its A game. So, and for us as consumers, look at it like this: for us as consumers, there is nothing better than that competition, because that will force Disney, to come on and answer. Now Russ has mentioned, a villains.
Hey, Alex, thanks for.
Part,
Oh, we got a new
perhaps.
member in the house. Alex, thank you. We appreciate that. Thanks
Oh,
for
we
the
do.
support.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Big shout out
oh.
to our
Well,
other
thanks
members.
so much. Yeah, I was so busy talking, I didn't even.
Thank you, Alex. That's too
Thank you.
kind. We
Oh,
appreciate
Alex, how sweet. How kind of you. Thank you so much. We
it.
appreciate that. You can use all those
So
emojis. We've got to where we don't mention our memberships too often, but we
yeah,
do have them. Y'all, they're just real reasonable, and we
yeah.
appreciate everybody who is a member and just blesses us,
Mhm.
with a little bit of money every week that goes straight to the channel. We put that towards equipment, subscriptions and things that we use. But thanks so much, Alex. You're so
Yeah.
sweet for doing that. But yeah, so this is going to be interesting. I Disney has Disney has been in this situation before, where they
Yeah.
other companies have tried to take them over, and they've always been able to fend it off. Um, I of course, all of us would like to go back to the days of Camelot, when pre-COVID, um, when uh, excuse me, excuse me, y'all. When Disney, handled its business, took care of its business, really did well with entertaining, took care of the parks and all
Yeah.
that. And I think they have, they obviously have gotten a little off the track. So perhaps, what I'm hoping is that, with Epic Universe coming, they know they've got the competition coming. And then this challenge from Blackwell's, for board seats is a huge wake up call, guys.
Yeah.
This is serious. This is a huge wake up call. So Disney, Disney's going to have to, some of the decisions that they've made are obviously not working. Else the
Yeah.
stock would be doing better.
Yeah.
So, you're going to have to. They're
And
going
they'd
to
be
have to
doing better at the
examine
box
this.
office too. Is the
Yeah.
other piece of that.
Well, they're
So
going to have to go back to making Disney movies that
so
that tell
via
a good story.
IGN. So here are some upcoming movie releases. Soul. They're re-releasing Soul, Turning Red, and Luca. Which is kind of confusing here. I would have thought that they wanted to release Soul or re-release Soul, which apparently they already. Okay, so as of yesterday, it looks like no, never mind. We're in February. I haven't even seen this advertised necessarily. I remember them announcing it like originally, but I haven't seen anything about it recently about it. Anybody seen it in theaters? But
Right, right.
Soul, Turning Red, and Luca are all being re-released in theaters. And this website says Soul was re-released January 12th, which I don't know why you wouldn't re-release Soul during Black History Month, but okay. But
Right, right.
the Turning Red re-release in theaters February 9th, so that's a few days ago, and then Luca March
Pretty much,
22nd.
Russ. Pretty
Um,
much.
and so that's three. And people, the people, Pixar seemingly, per the rumor mill, per the grapevine, Pixar really took it personally that they kept releasing these movies and they were straight to Disney Plus.
Right,
Um,
right. Yeah,
and
they had a
so,
problem with it.
yeah, and so, and my thing was, I liked personally, um, let's see here, these,
Hey,
Wyatt
Charlie.
enjoyed Luca. We didn't watch Turning Red with Wyatt, but
Mm-mm.
Jillian enjoyed it because it was kind of that kind of featured a '90s boy band thing going on. So she enjoyed that aspect of it. She liked some of the songs, but for me, Turning Red was a real stinker. Soul, I feel like it was kind of over the head for a lot of people. Um, But Onward,
I
to
haven't seen
me,
it. Yeah.
the pandemic era movies that they released that they should have released in theaters should have been Onward and should have been Ryan the Last Dragon. Um, you
So
know,
see, Stacy's
in my
Stacy's
opinion,
asking about Turning. Did Turning Red go straight to Disney Plus?
I thought it did. Yeah,
I think it
and
probably
so
did.
so
I
they
think so. Yeah.
anyway. I think that they should
Yeah,
the movies
Turning
they
Red was
should have re-released are Onward and Ryan the Last Dragon, in my opinion,
I agree. 100%.
because
100%. Now, I will, because I will
yeah,
have to say, the test for me and for, millions of parents and grandparents in the world, let's just go that far
yeah,
because we know it's a global company. You know, Disney, um, I will not allow my children and my grandchildren to watch a show, any show, Disney or not, that I feel is
yeah,
not is just not appropriate,
yeah.
age appropriate or appropriate, in
So
other ways for them. So,
Amy said that Onward
my
came out at the theaters. She saw it before the shutdown, so it came out like not that far. It wasn't that far removed from the shutdown. So yeah,
right,
you are right, Amy. But I
yeah,
feel like it should have gotten a longer run because it didn't. I'd have to go back and look, but it definitely didn't feel like it got a very good run before everything got
mm-mm,
shut down.
mm-mm. And it could have been the
But
timing there,
yeah,
right? It could have been the
and
timing there.
so anyway, but yeah, we have to review everything now. We have multiple sites that we check to look at
Oh
what's,
yeah,
before
yeah,
we
we
even,
do too. Yeah.
before we even think about
Mm-hmm.
letting Wyatt
Mm-hmm.
watch a movie, anything new coming out. We go and look. There we go. Thanks, Mikey. March 6th, the original date, release date
Mm-hmm.
for Onward. See,
Okay.
and that's right. That's right as things,
Oh
kicked off
yeah, it
with the
was.
closures.
It was. It
Uh,
sure was. Yeah,
so anyway, I would have
was.
liked to have seen Onward and Ryan the Last Dragon rolled out. But
Uh,
regardless, but yeah, it's a real shame, that I can't be more trusting,
mhm.
with Disney movies either. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah, and we used to
it's
be
very
able to do
disappointing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, same thing for us.
And that's
Uh,
yeah, um, right,
but
exactly, Russ. And
other release dates. Oh, no, go ahead, Mom, and then
well,
I'll
I
cover
was
some
just
other
gonna
release dates.
say that's something that we really need to
Yeah,
keep an eye on, guys, because and look it up. Look up some news on that because Blackwell's and another company, I think, but Blackwell's kind of leading the charge.
I had it, but I
You
closed
may
that
not
tab.
have
Yeah,
even seen this, but this is an attempt to take over the board.
yeah.
If they can seat these three board members that they want to seat, Blackwell's will essentially be able to take over the Disney board. So
Yeah, it says
it's very
Blackwell's.
serious.
It says Blackwell's nominated former Warner Brothers and NBC Universal executive Jessica Schnell, Tribeca Film Festival co-founder Craig Hatkoff, and TaskRabbit founder Leah Solanov.
Mm-hmm.
They have suggested splitting Disney into three different companies.
Mm-hmm.
Trian Group
Mm-hmm.
has nominated their CEO Nelson Peltz and former Disney CFO Jay Rasulo. So those are the names dropped there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's see.
Now, Alex, that's a good question. I did not do, and I don't, Tina, I don't know if you read any more on it, but Blackwell's is, I don't know what their affiliation with
Yeah.
Disney is, but Blackwell's is another company that is proposing that Disney, well, first of all, let me back up. Blackwell's it has submitted, they own stock. They have also submitted three candidates to that Disney stockholders will vote on, hoping to get them onto the
The board
board and
of directors.
effectively give Blackwell's control of the Disney board. their goal is to split Disney into 3 separate companies.
Yeah.
So, look up a piece on it, Alex,
Yeah.
look up some news on it and clarify all of that. But that's essentially the situation. And if I'm kind of glad you brought this up, William, because it's serious. It's something we really need to pay attention to. I do, again, I hate that Disney has put themselves in this situation, but they have. Let's just face it, they have. And so we'll see if they can dodge this bullet. CEO Bob Iger is urging stockholders not to vote for Blackwell's candidates, but it's something that it was tried before.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. So
I
skimmed a really good
once, Alex.
Yeah, I skimmed a really good article about that. I think it was was it Mickey Blog? But there was a good article that had parallels between I can't remember how many years ago, maybe about 20 years ago. But there are lots of parallels between what's happening with the company now versus what was happening then with before Eisner stepped in. But yeah, I have to look that up. But it was pretty good. Again, I scrolled it real quick, but it was a very good article. Other movies, anything else you wanted to mention on that?
Not that I can think of. Just y'all, let's keep an eye on that one. That's concerning. That's concerning.
Here we go. Here it is. Mickey Blog 6 days ago. The name of the article is Disney history repeating itself? So again, I'll drop this in the chat.
He did, Mike. Yeah, he did. Ron is Diane Disney's husband. I believe that he helped to divert that one. But yeah, it has been. I mean, there Disney is, y'all know Disney is a huge, global company, and it happens in the corporate world, and because Disney has always been pretty solid, it's not been something that's been real viable. Companies have to see a weakness, they have to see an inroad, they have to see something, the stock dropping like a rock, all of that has happened to Disney. And they've not been able to right the ship. I thought that's why they called Bob Iger back, but he hasn't been able to stabilize it. So they've left themselves open essentially to this kind of takeover.
Yeah,
and I really hate it. Hey, good fun.
So I dropped that article that I'd read. Again, I kind of scanned it. So if there's anything fishy in there, or anything opinionated, or we may not necessarily agree with whatever is in the content of that article. I just thought it was really interesting since, what was it? Alex had mentioned that a similar thing happened with Eisner, and so
that did. It's happened. It's happened.
The article
before.
is entitled "Is Disney History Repeating Itself?"
Yeah. So we absolutely need to kind of pay attention to that, guys, because it is serious. We'll just have to see what happens with that. Hey, guys, Mark and Irene.
Let's see here.
Okay.
So
what
real quick, quick shift here. And I'll bring this up because Wyatt loves it. There's a review Walt Disney World News Today did of the full new menu at the Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous. What a mouthful of a name! I love it. I think hopefully they've reopened that track. So the last time we went, which was Wyatt's first trip to Universal. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mom. Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. But anyway, Wyatt's first time at Universal was, what was it? End of October, early November, this past year. What another name. So this is a Universal or Islands of Adventure, Jennifer. It's the Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous, based on Dr. Seuss's If I Ran a
Okay,
Circus.
Jennifer, from now on, you have to bring a notepad and a pen with you to the Hitchhiking Bones
That'll be a test.
Hitchhiker chat so you can make notes.
So this was closed while we were there, and also to the track, the high in the sky Seuss trolley, that was closed on that side. And Wyatt's so sweet. He had such a great time at Seuss Land, as he called it, which is Seuss Landing is the actual name.
Yeah.
But anyway, he had such a great time at Universal. I mean, I don't know, there's so many pictures of him smiling, just looks like he's having a wonderful time. And I don't know if it was just timing or what, but he thoroughly enjoyed Seuss Landing at the Islands of Adventure. But anyway, this restaurant was closed, and so the High in the Sky Seuss trolley, there's two tracks. So that side, the other side wasn't running. And so Wyatt had watched a YouTube video and got to see the other side. And he said, Daddy, he said, I want to ride the Circus McGurkus side with you and Papa. And obviously I had to call Dad and tell him, because I know he'd love to hear that. But anyway, there's no telling, Wyatt really wanted to ride a bunch of Seuss rides with Papa. My dad, Jeff. He's been on the channel before, but and so anyway, I told that to Dad. He said, "Well, we'll have to make that happen." And so anyway,
oh my goodness,
I thought it was really sweet.
Y'all really absolutely need to hit Universal Orlando with Wally. He would love it. He would, again, Seuss Landing, to me, and as an adult, but I've always been a huge Dr. Seuss fan. Ted Nugent is quoted as saying that he never knew that Dr. Seuss was a genius until he had children. So, it's fantastic, y'all. I mean, it's, you want to talk about immersive, you feel like you stepped into a Dr. Seuss book.
You do.
It's, and that's just the beginning with Universal. So, most definitely need to do that. Yeah. Okay. So,
might need to wait for Epic Universe. I think that's the play, Mark or Irene.
Absolutely.
So they've got a popcorn shrimp box, which has crispy shrimp, garlic butter popcorn, and curly fries in a big, like a giant cup. I think that's pretty clever. They have popcorn shrimp in with actual popcorn. It's pretty funny play.
Yeah, Universal's really bringing they're bringing the heat. With their snacks. I mean, they have so stepped up their game in the last, 5-6 years. It's crazy. They really.
They have a roast beef sandwich, which looks like a lot of fun. They have a magician meatball cone, which is pretty interesting looking. They have a vegan magician cone, meatball cone. Let's see. They have a big top burger, which has red buns on it. Pretty interesting. They have a redfish bluefish poke bowl, or poke. I can't remember how to say it. I don't eat it, so I don't know how to say it because I don't have to order it. But poke. I want to say that. Next, they have a tamed dragon salad, which looks pretty yummy. And there's a chicken and biscuit. So this one's actually really funny because it's chicken and biscuit. It's crispy chicken tenders and a peanut shaped biscuit. So it looks like a giant peanut, but it's actually a biscuit. This is pretty cool. And then
Jennifer, I would, especially, with Epic Universe coming, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle, that, how, it affects annual pass prices. Cause now you've got, for annual pass holders, you've got an entire new park to think about that, they would fall under that umbrella. So, most definitely, Jennifer, and how, again, how they'll handle current annual pass holders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Epic Universe is just wow. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be interesting to see, how they integrate it into what they already have.
Yeah. They also have
Oh,
they
okay.
have a
Okay.
green eggs and ham chocolate cheesecake. That
Hey,
looks
Charlie, by the way.
pretty interesting. Hello,
Oh,
Charlie.
do they really? Fun.
But all sorts of neat stuff. The caramel popcorn cupcake looks neat too. But lots of neat stuff here. But wanted to bring that up because Wyatt
Yeah.
said that he wanted to ride the Circus McGurkus side of the high in the sky Seuss trolley.
Yeah.
But,
Fun.
let's see here. So I mentioned movies earlier today. I wanted to run through some of these movies that they've announced. Tentative years for. I won't say dates because it's years. But again, we have re-releases in January, February, and March of Soul, Turning Red, Luca, respectively. They have Hideo Kojima, Connecting Worlds, Spring 2024. Inside Out 2, June 14th, 2024. I've seen trailers for that already. Moana 2, which they just released a teaser, or a very brief teaser for. It's November 27th, 2024. Mufasa the Lion King, December 20th, 2024. Snow White live action remake, March 21st, 2025. Elio, June 13th, 2025. Moana live action remake, June 27th, 2025. Which, do we really have to do, if we're going to have Moana 2 this year, do we have to have a Moana live action remake next year? It's puzzling to me. Zootopia 2, November 26th of next year. Tron Ares, 2025. Frozen 3, 2026. Toy Story 5, 2026. And then 2 TBD dates on this article are for live action Bambi. Who wants to see live action Bambi? I mean, really? Live action Bambi and Hercules, which the last time I heard them talking about Hercules, they talked how it'd be TikTok inspired, which just made me want to throw myself off of something high. But anyway, so that's the run through. That's they released, they announced some some year timeline announcements to kind of hype people up a little bit. That bumped the stock up a little bit, I believe. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. But that was a perfect comment. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. It's just,
It's true. It's so true.
Of the '90s movies that I thoroughly enjoyed, they have just butchered them in live action. And so
that's true.
Again, they have to win me back on the live action stuff. I'm going to have to wait for people to say, "Man, this is fantastic," before they can draw me back in. Because you can only fool me so many times before I write you off. And I've written off live action movies for now. So yeah. Let's see here. Taking a look. Sorry, I'm taking a peek at the chat. See what I missed.
Oh, hey Brian, welcome in. I'm gonna pop off here.
Okay.
I know you're
all right.
probably
Welcome in, Brian.
Open some Lorcana cards maybe.
Yeah, real quick.
In a little bit. I'm gonna need to just hop off.
No problem.
Some things going on here, but I appreciate you guys so much. It's always so much fun to talk to you, everybody being
I'm glad
here.
you're able to join from another country in another room.
Yeah. And hopefully a live stream from Mexico tomorrow.
Yeah.
As a beach walk, we're going to do something tomorrow, and look a live stream for about an hour. Just sitting by the pool, infinity pool overlooking the ocean there, and catching, that gorgeous.
Have a good night, Russ.
Water.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I got to hop off AKA.
Watch for that.
Will do.
So watch for that, and our shorts and what have you. Really appreciate it, guys, and really, we're having a great time. So
Yeah.
we'll, vlogging and let you guys know how it's going. But I'm gonna hop off here
All right.
and see you later. So,
All right. Good deal. Have a good night, Mom. Thanks for being here.
night, everybody. Good night. Good evening from Cancun, Mexico.
All right. So, it's me on the big screen. Lots of neat stuff we covered tonight. Looking forward to seeing Tiana's Bayou adventure. Frankly, that notice that I think you're right there, Mike. Dad may be conked out. So anyway, it's probably why she hopped off. But anyway, um, lots of neat stuff to look forward to. But yeah, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that the new animatronic, I think it's awesome that they're using the animatronic faces that they have on the Frozen characters at the Hong Kong Disneyland World of Frozen that opened not too long ago. I think it's really neat that they're doing that. And so notice that they didn't call back too much to the story that they had originally announced. And one of their first, I think it was the D23 announcement, maybe, where it kind of gave the storyline for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It focused more on the critters and the music and so on and so forth. So I think they realized that, hey, that what we initially announced didn't sound super magical. So let's go back to it's about Tiana and there are these critters, the Mardi Gras celebration, whole 9 yards. Less focus on the corporate aspect of it, which doesn't sound very magical because I work in corporate America. But anyway, I have a pack of Lorcana here, Rise of the Floodborn. It's the Queen of Hearts artwork on the outside of this part here. We actually have Raya artwork here on the actual pack. So last time I opened up my first legendary card, which is the Tragic Hero Beast. So let's see if we can top that. I've actually been thinking about doing here are the cards here, but set them down for a second. I've actually been thinking about doing a 5v5 video where I open 5 packs from the first chapter and 5 packs from the second chapter, which I have them all. They're all here. I've thought about doing a 5-on-5 video to see which set I get better pulls out of. So I've got them here. But anyway, I have this other pack, which is not part of the 10 packs I have here. But I have this other set, or this other pack that I haven't opened here. I'll pick that back up. So the first color card we get is Happy, one of the 7 dwarfs, obviously. I believe I already have Happy. Oh, here's I'm Stuck with Winnie the Pooh. Stuck in the hole. There we go. A lot of fun. Like that one a lot. And Tigger, and that's one thing that people have picked up on is sometimes with packs you see cards with characters from the same franchise. So we just got I'm Stuck with Pooh. Next we have Tigger, Tigger, one of a kind Tigger. We have Donald Duck, Sleepwalker. All right, we have Owl. I don't have a couple new cards I didn't have yet. Legendary Lecturer. I think it's a really funny description for Owl. Here he is sitting in a chair holding the book. You're always in for a tale, in for the long haul whenever you sit down with Owl for an extended period of time. We have Hercules, Hero in Training. Again, big fan of that one. Hey, welcome in, Surf Girl 326. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Next, we have Madam Mim, the snake. I want to say I have this one. I have to double check. And we have the Queen of Hearts, Impulsive Ruler. That's uncommon card. Next uncommon, we have Li Shang again, Archery Instructor. All right, I think we're getting to the rare slots finally. First rare is Honest John. Not so honest. That's a funny tagline for this card. Next, we have Hercules. What's that say? Divine Hero. It's the next rare card. And I think the holographic slot is next. We got Cruella de Vil, Fashionable Cruiser. That caps off the end of that pack. Nothing too crazy in this pack, but some neat artworks nevertheless. So pretty cool. Got some duplicates in this one. Well, let me take a look. And here's the mini card, the little puzzle mini card, which I don't have this one yet. Let me put this one in the binder and give you an update real quick on the progress of my mini puzzle. Get my binder out here. So I got this binder. It's got 12 slots per page in this zipper binder from Vault X, which I found on Amazon. Looked like they had pretty good reviews. Paid roughly $30 for it, and it holds over 400 cards, which is pretty cool. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Jonathan, I just finished opening a pack of Lorcana. You just missed it. I'll back up real quick and run through the pulls. But here's the update on my mini puzzle. You can see I actually got Minnie's head. So we have both of her feet with the flippers. It's a scuba diving mini. Let me put this other card in that I just got. So we're that much closer to having finished the puzzle. There's Minnie holding the flashlight. It says Minnie Wide-Eyed Diver on original concept art by Adam Fenton. So there's my updated puzzle, mini puzzle artwork. I just have to get the middle now. Actually, hold on a second. Do I have this? I think I have this messed up here. Can I pull this in? Let me see. I may have had that one slot too far over. I wasn't sure how many pieces there were in the puzzle. There we go. That looks better. I thought I was missing. There we go. 4 cards. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate the assist there. Let me push them in together. And here we go. My ring light going back up again. My computer went to sleep on me. Ooh, bright lights. Turn it down. There we go. So here it is. The puzzle is actually complete now. I got the last piece just a minute ago. There's Diver Minnie with some other concept art around her. Pretty cool. Very excited to have completed that finally. I think it just took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs that complete the little Diver Minnie there. So I have enough duplicates of the other pieces of Minnie to create multiple at this point. So pretty cool. But yeah, here's some of my cards are stored in here. We've got some of the dwarfs and Cinderella on the first page. I have them stored in numerical order. So each of the cards here. Hey, yeah, thanks, Jillian. Let me get Jillian and Surfer Girl 326 written down real quick. But yes, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Again, here's the card that we showed at the beginning of the show. Looks like there's more people here now. But it says, this mom sent this to the boys. It says, do you ever wonder if a little love could change the heart of, or change the Imperial Forces' hearts? And it says, nah, they're just bad. But you're good. The best, actually. And so, funny little stormtrooper there in the corner. But yes, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you have a great one. Speaking of Valentine's Day and hearts, I pulled the Queen of Hearts just a minute ago. There she is. So, Jonathan, since you showed up just after we wrapped up the pulls, I'll start from the top real quick. Show the cards that I got in my pack. Got Cruella de Vil. Is the hollow there, holographic gold foil, I think is what they call it. Happy Valentine's Day. Usually have mom to talk while I'm writing down people's names. So Cruella de Vil here. And then Hercules, Divine Hero. Honest John, Not So Honest. Li Shang, Archery Instructor. Madam Mim, Snake. Hercules, Hero in Training. Jonathan has Cruella too. Cool. Yeah, Cherie. Thank you, Cherie. Al, Logical Lecturer. Donald Duck, Sleepwalker. Tigger, One of a Kind. I'm Stuck by Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I'll show the completed puzzle again. Yeah, give me just a second, Stacy. And then Happy. Good Nature. Here we go. So Jonathan, or my bad, Stacy asked, "Well, can you show the completed puzzle again?" I had to step away. Yes, I can. Here it is. So here's Minnie Mouse, Diver Minnie. Pretty neat here. The 4 cards. I thought it was 6, but it's just 4. So thanks again for the assist there. I looked at it for a second. I was like, oh, these do actually fit together. And so pretty neat little puzzle. You know, again, 8 pieces of the puzzle come with each pack. So yeah, thanks, Irene. Pretty neat. But let's see. Irene asked what my favorite card that I pulled so far was. I gotta say, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this. This I'm Stuck artwork. I think it's really funny and really cute. I love Winnie the Pooh. But let me see if I can find it here real quick. So I pulled my first legendary card last week at the end of the stream, and it's right here. This Beast card. Actually, let me just take it out. There we go. Oh, big. This is really cool. I've heard it's pretty playable also, but it's this is a Tragic Hero Beast. He's dressed in his formal attire, kind of looking down, but big fan of that. But yeah, pulled some good stuff. At some point, I'll have to do an update on my collection once I open more stuff and actually put them in the binder. But it's been a whole lot of fun. Wyatt had a good time earlier looking through the cards. I like this. I like this Robin Hood card as well. Hold this up, show it too. There's Robin Hood, Capable Fighter. I just think it's really neat. It's great artwork. There's lots of great artworks with these cards. And Into the Inklands comes out in local card shops toward the end of this month. So keep an eye out for that. The 3rd set. I'm mostly just collecting right now, Irene. I want to get into playing more, but just a matter of time. I'm in week 6 out of 8 in my yeah, of course. I'm in week 6 out of 8 of the online class that I teach as my side gig, and so looking forward to getting that wrapped up and having a little more time on my hands. But yeah, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I want to do a 5-on-5 video with packs from the 1st and 2nd sets. So the 1st chapter in Rise of the Floodborn, I want to see, you know, which set I get better pulls with from 5 packs. So hopefully we'll be able to put that video out at some point. But anyway, and I've got other stuff that I'd like to open too, obviously, and get into the game and actually playing it. But I know that you know, y'all had talked about in our chat on Instagram about how y'all have had a good time playing it. That Wally has enjoyed it, and I think y'all have maybe a nephew or but somebody else has been playing it and doing a good job competitively, which is really cool. But let's see here. Anyway, just wanted to open that or unbox that pack. Do that pack it up real quick. So thanks to our channel members. Thanks for being here. Mike Wheeler, Tina McNeil, Mike 80 at NYC, Texas Tech's Brian, formerly Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. Yes, your nephew. There we go. Nephew is a pro. He's obsessed. That's cool. No, that's cool. I'd love to get that deep into the game and the mechanics and everything. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups and see people talking about, you know, different, you know, ink color combinations and stuff. Oh, Jonathan says, I think I'm at 30 booster packs, no enchanted yet. Only like 2 gold legendaries. Sigh. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm looking forward. I've only been opening packs on stream or on video. Yeah, it's a trap, Mikey. There you go. Admiral Akbar. It is a trap. But anyway, um, but anyway, yeah, and also big shout out to our new member Alex Kennett. Thanks for joining that. So I opened packs. Alex, I opened up some Lorcana packs here while you were gone. Jonathan says it's a good trap. nice counter there. But thanks everybody for being here. Those in the chat, those watching in ghost mode, or those watching on the replay. Big shout out to Lisa, Keith, and Joey of It's Joey's World for their support, being the captains of our team replay. Again, if you watch on the replay, leave us a comment. Let us know that you watched it. Let us know what you think about some of the Disney news we've discussed. We'd love to hear from you. And big shout out to Aunt Joy and Aunt Susan, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members, Stacy Rogers, Mandy Adams, Dean the Turkey Legster, AJC Magic TV, T. McNeil, What in the World with Russ, Jennifer Caruso, Hatbox Ghost, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Mike Wheeler, Sebastian the Crab, Movie Mania Nick, LSU Mom, Debbie Burnfield, Alex Kennett, again, big shout out to Alex for becoming a member, Wonderful World of Walter, Brian, Surfer Girl 326, and Jillian Bone. Thanks everybody for being here. We really appreciate y'all showing up. You got a lot. Oh, Charlie, how could we forget Charlie and Lily? Big shout out to Charlie. We appreciate your input, Charlie. So thank you for sharing with us. But anyway, appreciate all of you for being here. Had a lot of fun talking about Tiana's Bayou adventure. And so have that to look forward to. Love the video of the new animatronic that we'll see in the ride. Excited about that. Jillian said that she heard that we're getting a Mama Odie animatronic too, which I'm looking forward to. So that's exciting. Obviously, we're gonna have a Lewis animatronic too, because they've released some very rough robotic fairly rough robotic images of the Lewis animatronic. So excited about that. Let's see here. Again, thanks for being here. You got a lot of ways you can spend your time on a Tuesday night. We're thankful and blessed that you choose to spend it with us, talking about all things Disney. Check out theliveplace.com. Check out TubeBuddy if you haven't already, and check out Stickermule. We have links in the chat, or links in the description for all of those if you want to check those out. We'd appreciate it. Let's see here. If you haven't already, remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell. If you're new, you get notifications when we go live. Mom's planning on doing a pop-up stream from Mexico, so be on the lookout for that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notifications when we go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com or direct message us on Instagram if you want to reach out to us directly. Let's see here. And yeah, we go live every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watch on the replay. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Have a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. Don't forget to, get the people you love something nice, or, do something nice for them. But anyway, much love to all of you. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful week. And remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please hurry back. Bye, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.